Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Deborah Lowry, the On-the-Go Notary Pro, and I am building my notary and loan signing business here in the D. Today I want to share with you a spreadsheet that I put together that I've been using to keep myself organized. I think it'll be a really helpful tool for all of you out there. I hope you enjoy it. Please give me your feedback, and if you would be so kind, please like, subscribe, and leave comments. So let's dig into the spreadsheet. I like to call it the Ultimate Signing Service Tracker, but then that's just me being me. So let's face it, getting organized is hard. Staying organized is even harder. The struggle is so real. I knew starting off that I was going to need to keep track of the signing services that I was signing up for because my credentials are eventually going to expire. I will need to go back, revisit, and upload the new documents. Also, some of the signing services require a little bit more work to sign up for. So I wanted to be able to get them on a list and then be able to come back to them later to finish my registration. And then also, I wanted to keep track because I don't want to have to keep trying to sign up for companies that I've already signed up for. So the spreadsheet really helps me keep everything in order. And hopefully it'll do the same for you. So before we even start with the spreadsheet, you need to create a credentials folder on your computer. And the items in red, your W-9, your E&O insurance, your notarized copy of your surety bond, your state commission certificate, your background check, and a profile picture. Those are the things that almost every single solitary signing service will ask for when you are signing up on their website. Some will also ask you for the other things, a copy of the front and back of your driver's license, a voided check if they're going to set you up to do direct deposit, a resume. And I'll talk about a resume, how to get a resume in a future video. Your NNA certificates, or even a screenshot of your signing agent profile, a copy of your business card. If you do RON, do some sort of certification or certificate? Any other applicable industry certifications or training completion certificates like NNA or LSS. All right, so let's talk about what's on the tracker before we actually get there. There are 5 tabs. The first tab is a legend, so you know what the colors mean in the rest of the spreadsheet. And then start with the credentials tab. This keeps all of your vital information at your fingertips. You don't have to go hunting and pecking every time you're trying to sign up. You can have your spreadsheet open and literally just copy and paste your EIN or your insurance policy numbers and all those type of things. Make sure you have your credentials filled out prior to starting to sign up with signing services. Then there is the tracker. And on this tracker, I signed up for 200 companies. I left their company names and links to their websites so to make it easy for you. So have at it. Go ahead and sign up. I also put notes based on my experience or the feedback or the responses that I got from the companies. I put my notes in there so you'll be able to see if there's anything specific or that you need to be aware of. Okay. Then the next tab is a very large list of almost 800 signing companies that I got off the Notary Rotary website. Now beware, there are quite a few that have gone out of business, but I've highlighted them all in yellow, so there's probably like about 600 on there. And then the last tab is resources. It's a small list. This will grow over time. I'll do future videos on other resources that are helpful to notaries and loan signing agents. Next, I want to talk about some vendors that you absolutely should sign up for. And those are SnapDocs, Notary Rotary, Notary Cafe, 123 Notary, notary resume, and signing order. People go to these platforms to look for notaries and loan signing agents. So you want to be listed where potential customers can find you. The other one not pictured here is signingagent.com, which is the NNA's signing agent platform. So make sure you're registered there if you are a member of the NNA. All of these are free to join, but most offer an enhanced membership option for a fee. And all of these are listed in red font on the Ultimate Signing Tracker spreadsheet, so you know those are the ones that you need to sign up with first. All right, now let's take a look at the spreadsheet. So starting on the legend sheet, this tells you what the colors mean, and I'll explain them when we get to the individual tabs. So looking again at that notary rotary list of signing services, you can see here that there are a lot. I'm scrolling all the way down to the bottom. There are 799 listed. There are quite a few that are out of business, but all the rest should be good to go. And they're all hyperlinked. So if you just click on the links, you can get right to their websites. One thing I do want to mention about these signing services is that you don't know them. If anything looks kind of sketchy or doesn't really feel right, you have the right to go to the Better Business Bureau and take a look at their reviews or Google them and see what other people are saying about them. There were a few sites that wanted me to download this Chrome extension before I could sign up. I did not. I chose not to do any downloading of anything, any kind of extensions to my computer. There will be companies that want you to download their agent packages and agreements and all those kind of things, but I'm talking about like an actual program onto your computer. I did not do those. I stayed away from those. So think long and hard. There's lots of viruses and whatnot out there, so I just didn't want to mess around with it. And there's so many companies out there that skipping a few won't make that much of a difference. Okay, and then a quick look at this resources tab. This page sorter, for those of you that don't have a dual tray laser printer, you can go to Notary Rotary or use this link to access the page sorter, which will take your loan package. You upload the loan package, the PDF, and then it will break it out and put all of the legal documents in like a pile, and then the letter size in a pile, and then you can print the two documents, and you have to manually put them back together, but it is a help when you don't have both printers. So for those of you that don't have a dual tray laser printer, this is a very useful tool. I used it when I first got set up. There are a few other links in here for different websites. There are a lot of these signing companies have their own blogs or newsletters. There is absolutely no harm in signing up for those resources because you want to learn about the companies that you're working with. You also want to stay up to date on any industry type information. So I encourage you to go ahead and sign up. And then you'll see here that some of these companies, they have like sample documents and tips for success. So I would highly suggest you take a look and take advantage. Okay, we're going to move over to the Credentials tab, and I think this is a pretty good list of all of the information that you are going to be asked when you sign up. Now, obviously, like for your address, you can type out your address every time, but it's quicker and easier to just cut and paste. So fill this out completely. They will ask you for who is the provider of your bond. They will ask you for your policy number and your start and or expiration dates. If you have any social media, I haven't had very many people or companies ask me for social media, but I figure, hey, I'm going to have all my information at my fingertips. Why not put it all in here? Some companies will ask for your banking information because they're going to set you up with direct deposit. It is okay. You want to have all that information handy. You don't need to be searching for routing numbers and account numbers when you're trying to get signed up on these platforms. Next, Some companies will ask you for references. I've been asked for up to 3 before. So I asked 3 other people in the industry, other notaries out of my notary groups, and just asked them, hey, can I use you as a reference? And they agreed. I've listed their name, their phone number, their email. Now I have that information handy. I don't have to go hunt and peck for it. Lastly, on this credential sheet, there are a lot of times, you'll see it on the spreadsheet, where you have to use the contact us or tell me more type forms on these websites to sign up. So here is a quick little email that you can just copy and paste into the contact us form. It just says, hello, I am a mobile notary and loan signing agent servicing, and then you put your area and in your state, and you tell them what type of credentials you have, if you are licensed, insured, or bonded, and then just say, do you have a notary network that I could join? Thanks in advance, and sign it. So to give you an example, mine says, hello, I am a mobile notary and loan signing agent servicing Wayne and Oakland counties in Michigan. I am NNA and LSS certified, and I am licensed and insured and bonded in the state of Michigan. Do you have a notary network I could apply for membership? Thanks. Please advise. Thanks in advance for your consideration. Deborah Lowry, On the Go Notary Pro, and my contact info. So there you go. All the information you're going to need for signing up at your fingertips. Now let's take a look at that tracker. All right, so starting off on the tracker, I have a list of 200. I scrolled all the way down here. 200, all the way down. 200 companies. 200. See? 200. I left all the web links in here, so you'll be able to get to the web links quick and easy. Also, on this spreadsheet, you can put the date that you applied, any terms. So let's look at the terms. Some of these companies have terms listed, so I just mark them down. Not a lot, as you can see, but some pay bi-weekly, some pay net 30. There's one that said that they will not pay if mistakes are made. So I made a note of putting that on the spreadsheet. So there you go. All right. Next, did they accept you? Yes or no? If yes, you're good. If no, you can come back and reapply at another time. The date that you were accepted or declined. You can put in your username and your password. So now, all on one line, you've got your company, you've got the link, you've got your username, you've got your password. Also, scrolling over to the right, is there a sign-up fee? So let's look at this drop down. There are companies that range from free all the way to $300. And there are some that are even a little bit more, but the notes will give you the specific details. And then the next column for fee type, if you hover over it, you'll see what the fees are. Is it a one-time fee? Is it an annual fee, meaning you have to pay it every year? Or is it a monthly reoccurring fee? And then that way you have an idea of how much money you're going to be spending on these memberships. And then the last column is the notes. I left the notes in because it took a long time. It took many, many months. It took several months to sign up for 200 companies. And I thought that if I left the notes in here, it could be beneficial for anyone else that might use the spreadsheet. As well as it gave me information to remind me what the company said specifically, or am I waiting for something? Do I need to go back and complete something? So there's notes in here regarding most, not all, but a lot of the sites. I do want to point out a few things. Some of these companies use other companies. So there are companies on here that use signing order. So when you, or notary rotary. So when you go to sign up, their link might say Notary Rotary. And then when you go to the link, you sign up and they'll say, oh, you use Notary Rotary? Send us your resume. And you can do it right from Notary Rotary. The same with signing order, the same with Notary Cafe, and Notary Resume. Let's see, there's a couple other things I want to point out in this spreadsheet. So Signing Services America, they use Notary Resume. So I'm already in their system when I went to sign up. Notary Dash is signingagent.com. So I needed to make sure that my profile was up to date on signingagent.com. That's the NNA site. Then we'll take a look at one more. Negretz, and it says that they used Notary Cafe. I signed up and emailed my credentials as listed on their website. So 2 other things that I would like to point out on the spreadsheet. The companies that are listed in orange highlights are RON or e-notary companies specific to Michigan, because I live in Michigan. There are dozens of other RON companies out there, so you'll need to do your research. Michigan only has about 15 authorized or approved vendors, and those are the ones that will be listed on the spreadsheet. So I don't want you to miss out on other opportunities just because I only showed Michigan RON companies, RON vendors. And so the ones shaded in blue are complementary type businesses. Those are businesses that a notary could add to their list of services, like doing field surveys. Most of the field surveys are strictly just going out and counting or observing or filling out a survey type thing and uploading it into the survey company's website. So there are a handful of those on here as well. So there you go. My notes. I hope they'll be helpful to you. If you have any feedback, I am open to it. Send me your feedback. Please like and subscribe. I will be doing more videos in the future, and I hope that I will be able to help trying to locate and find these companies. And I would just want to make things easier for people. So hopefully you'll come back and I will be able to share more information with you in the future. And there you have it. That's a spreadsheet. So I hope this resource will be of use to you and that you will please comment, like, and subscribe and look for future videos. And let's remember, we want to work smarter, not harder. Till next time.